Hey, everybody.
Welcome. Us back.
Take a dose. Are we live now? Yay. Welcome, everybody. Now, you were telling us about our friends at Recycle Ears.
Recycle Ears. Jessica over at Recycle Ears has some amazing, stunning, mind-blowing concoctions that she does with these hats. And I was saying, our other friend, I can't think of her name off the top of my head, over at We've Got Ears, is she only now opens her store up on Sundays for like 2 hours because she gets so many requests that she can't really process them all. So she only opens it up for a 2-hour window, and then that's the orders that she makes for the week.
So here's what we're going to say for you aspiring Etsy store owners out there.
Yeah.
Look, for a nominal fee, we will send you over the edge. We will send you more customers than you know what to do with.
Yeah.
For a nominal fee.
Yeah.
Apparently we have that power.
Apparently we do.
Well, everybody, welcome to Wednesday. Wednesday, what the hell? Welcome
Monday.
to Monday night.
Thank you.
My brain is. I have a huge project that launches on Wednesday, so my brain is just on Wednesday. So please forgive me. Welcome to Monday night. We are in show 3 of 4. Excited by that. I tell other buddies that podcast, I tell them what our schedule is on Monday night, and they just go,
What?
"Why would you do that?" I'm like, "Well," and I explain it to them.
One and done.
I explain it, and they go, "That makes a lot of sense." I'm like, "Gadoy.
Yeah.
We're not dumb. We've done this before.
Yeah.
It took us years to come up with this plan."
4 or 5 days a week.
No way. I can only handle him in little doses, kids, and vice versa, I'm sure. Nah, I love the guy. I see him all the time. So.
Holy mackerel.
What?
I'm looking at these DuckTales ears that she did.
Ooh.
DuckTales. Ooh. Is it hard? It's impossible to say those two words.
Without saying ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can't do it. All right, so you about ready to get into the
shoe?
Yes?
Sure.
All right. In today's show, we have news about Orlando International getting a new, well, I should say new, a refurbished Disney store. Mickey's Sensational Parade returns to Disneyland.
Yes.
Changes coming to Sleeping Beauty Castle, trivia, and so much more. All that in today's Disney Parks Podcast. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
How you doing? How was your weekend?
Good. How about you?
Good, man. We were both together on Saturday.
Yep.
Up at the Treehouse Villas.
Yep. My friend James and Susan had a Treehouse Villa party.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yep.
That was fun. But a lot of people there.
Yeah.
There's only one problem with the Treehouse Villas.
Getting there.
Getting there. Oh, 2 problems. Getting back. It's we parked at the closest
grandstand
at the Saratoga Springs. Walked about a mile, half mile, and just got lost. We got lost getting there.
Yeah,
but we didn't get lost coming back. Thank you, Sid.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's the only downside.
I'm not good with
directions.
Yeah, which way? No, I'm okay with directions. I just don't know. Well, am I going east? Am I going west? Did I go this way coming in? I'm not good with that.
We took a wrong turn,
and
from that spot, I have no idea. And I don't know how that place is laid out.
Yeah,
I know it's.
I think it's
essentially
kind of
a big circle.
Yeah.
I get that, but still, it's kind of awkward for me. And the way they have those things laid out, some you can walk through from one part of the road to the next part. Some are cul-de-sacs.
Right. And I wonder why they don't let you park your car like near your thing. Why is there like the parking areas, but not
near your?
Yeah, why can't you just pull?
Yeah, because you're raised up. Yeah. Why don't you park underneath?
Yeah, underneath it. Yeah, you fit 2-3 cars under there.
Probably they don't want cars near there for idiots would run into them with their cars. And I'll say this: had a great time. Our friends, amazing hosts. Spent a lot of time, met some new people, a lot of friends. One small thing. Did you notice how incredibly uncomfortable the furniture was?
I told you. Listen, the furniture is uncomfortable, so you'll get up and get to the park and start spending some more money. They don't want you lounging around on the couch all day.
At one point, I was
sofa
I was
or
sitting
whatever
on the couch and I had a pillow behind me because my butt kept falling past the. And I think it's because the furniture is just slap wore out.
Yeah.
They need refurbishments. Still great. Loved the experience, but the couches and the chairs were not the most comfortable I've ever sat in. No. Other than that, it was a great evening.
Yeah. And listen, I like the Treehouse Village because they're kind of away. They're very quiet. If you're looking for some quiet space at the end of the day, or the beginning of the day, or the middle of the day, Treehouse Village are great for that.
Absolutely.
You know, because they're really not near the regular resort. They're away from that. They're nice tree. They're not on top of each other.
Yeah, spaced out well.
Nice spacing in between them. But I still... very awkward angles and shapes of the rooms.
Yeah.
You know, it's not very... It doesn't feel spacious because of its, hexagon shape.
Right.
You know.
But I will say, the bathroom, the main master bathroom, huge.
Huge.
A walk-in shower thing. Huge. Awesome.
Yeah. It's the tub is in the shower.
Yeah, we have a name for that, but I can't say it here on the show.
Okay, that's terrific.
But it was really great. The only place on Disney property that's as good as that, as far as quiet, is the campgrounds.
Yeah,
that's
the cabins
really,
there are
the
nice
cabins, or even if you're in a trailer, of course you got neighbors, but the cabins there are the bombs. It's super quiet, and if you're lucky, the two sounds you hear outside of nature, of course, are the train whistle. And the friendships when they come by and they toot the little horn, toot toot, and which is great for me. Right. Anything else before we get into the shoe?
Nope.
I do want to say that today's show is brought to you by our good friends over at the Orlando Like a Local podcast. You can go visit them at orlandolikealocal.com. Check out their weekly show where they give you all sorts of really cool tips and tricks so you can save money and time and have the best visit to Orlando, whether it's for business, whether it's for a family vacation, whether you're an old pro or your first time. Check out orlandolikealocal.com. They live where you vacation. And with that, let's get into the news. There's going to be some newly reimagined magic happening at the Disney stores that's now open the Orlando International Airport. Guests arriving or departing from Terminal B at the Orlando International Airport will now find even more Disney magic. With the opening of the newly reimagined, it's not new, it was there before. I just feel what disingenuous saying is new. Saying the new magic of Disney shop. The reimagined.
I think this one's new. The one at Terminal A by Terminal A
that's
is old.
What they close that one? Okay.
Yeah.
So the new magic of Disney shop, this reimagined merchandise destination, is the perfect spot for kicking off a Disney vacation or picking up those last minute whoopsie souvenirs for friends and family you weren't thinking of. I added that part. Back home. Designed with an open and contemporary layout, guests visiting the location will discover the best of what Disney World has to offer, because basically it's probably an amalgam of everything that Disney has to offer. New design elements include spectacular imagery, oversized digital displays that will bring to life the beauty, uniqueness, and magic from all 4 theme parks. You ever notice that the water parks don't get any love?
No.
A curated collection of beloved merchandise awaits travelers, from apparel to accessories to home goods and iconic mouse-eared headwear. The location will also carry must-have items that are currently available exclusively in merchandise locations at Walt Disney Resorts, such as the Potion Purple collection of products.
Oh, gosh.
From special events like Epcot International Food and Garden Festival. Cool. The newly transformed Magic of Disney store joins the existing Airport store, which is located in Terminal A. These retail locations combine with Disney Magical Express and the popular minivan service, which provides direct transportation to Disney resort hotels. They are a great example of Disney's strong continued partnership with the Orlando International Airporto. So they got them on Terminal A and Terminal B.
Yeah. I can't wait till they put mouse ears on the top of the airport.
I know, man. Why not?
You know,
mouse ears on one side and a Harry Potter wand on the other.
Yeah.
Let's be done with it.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Really?
I'm down with that.
Yeah. And they can make Terminal C the Universal lot.
Terminal A could be Disney.
Yeah.
Terminal B could be Universal. Terminal C,
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld, iDrive.
Yeah, whatever.
Fun Spot.
Okay. I have to go. I have to figure out if I can go see this damn parade. Because when it first came out, I really liked the videos that I saw, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'd like to go see it. It's almost like a marching band, but with all Disney stuff. So the Mickey Sensational Parade is returning to Disneyland as part of the Mickey and Minnie celebration at the Disneyland Resort. So as part is Mickey and Minnie's surprise. It's not a surprise. We all know.
Da-da-da.
The iconic duo now have a meet and greet together at Town Square Theater in the Magic Kingdom. And Mickey's Sensational Parade is returning to Disneyland Park. Mickey and his drum corps kick off a whimsical, musical procession of Disney characters. Goofy tows a larger-than-life pull toy inspired by the classic and nostalgia Mickey pull toys.
There's a snake in my boot.
No, I think it's if I remember, it's the Mickey Mouse Club drum kind of thing.
Probably.
Yeah. Chip and Dale arrived with a giant celebration cake, as always. After debuting the new Get Your Ears on Celebration dance party at Tomorrowland Terrace, guests of all ages will be able to move and groove each night with their favorite Disney characters. Listen up for the infectious celebration song, It's a Good Time, along with other popular Disney tunes.
What a catchy name.
Well, it's just like Disney Plus. Of course, the Disney crew has donned their party best. Get your ears on. Look out for Mickey Mouse and his pals in new fashionable outfits. They can't wait to get to Disneyland and celebrate the 90 years of memorable magic with the legendary duo who started it all. In addition, Mickey's Mix Magic lights up the night with his all-new high-energy projection, creating a family-fun dance party throughout the park. Also, for a limited time, get your ears on. Specialty food, beverages, and novelty items and merchandise are available to guests to celebrate the beloved duo in fun new ways. I did see some imagery. They're doing all of Main Street, Castle,
it looks amazing,
and
right?
It's a Small World.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah. And it looks like some stuff is like motion. Like it looks like it's running.
Yeah.
Down Main Street or back that. Yeah. It's very cool the way they incorporate that.
I know that in the past people have said, I really love the Disney Parks podcast, but you guys seem to be really negative. And this is not a negative comment.
Yeah.
But it bothers me when they talk about, well, Mickey and Minnie started it all. No. Walt Disney said, and I quote, was all started by a mouse, not mice.
Yeah.
That's just me being a little ticky. Not that I don't think that that Minnie doesn't deserve her day in court, but I'm just saying, it's just one of those little ticky things.
Yep.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, until June comes, we're going to keep with this thread that we're going here.
Great.
Okay.
Till June 26th. Then I'm doing the trivia that night.
All right. Last week we had a trivia question. We got a lot of responses.
Did they now? Were a lot of them were right?
A good majority of them were right. I had some weird ones. I was like, what?
Okay. Well, we get there. We'll get there. What was the question?
The question was, when Buzz first meets the aliens at Pizza Planet, who or what do they claim is their master?
Say it with me now. 1, 2, 3. The Claw. What was the weirdest answer you got?
I think somebody wrote like Mary Poppins. I was like,
hey, if
what?
you're going to worship someone, you better worship someone who's practically perfect in every way.
Have you seen that video of the bathtub scene?
I have not yet.
What? You got to find that.
Is it from Mary Poppins?
Yeah, it's from Mary Poppins.
I'm trying really hard not to. I have not yet seen Mary Poppins. So
Holy mackerel.
I'm trying not. Hey.
I'm going to need your Disney card,
I'm going to need your Marvel card because you haven't seen Black Panther, so shut the front door.
I'll tell you what. If it wins for Best Picture, I'll go see it.
It's too late now. You've already seen Avengers Infinity War, haven't you?
Uh-huh.
Why bother?
Well, there you go.
All right.
Then I'm done.
All right.
My job here is done. We had a winner. I can't remember who it is. Oh, it was Laura.
Hey, congrats, Laura.
Yep, it's in the mail. Actually, today it went in the mail, so it's really in the mail. All right, this week's trivia question, John. You ready?
Yep.
Think Toy Story brain.
Of course, every trivia question for the last 6 months has been Toy Story.
What is the name of Sid's dog?
Now, before I answer that question, shouldn't we flip at some point and start doing Star Wars trivia? Because they've already opened Toy Story Land. Are you doing this for the movie?
Yeah, I'm doing this for the movie. Oh, we could do it for Star Wars, too.
I'm just checking. Sid's dog was named Doug. I just met you, but I love you.
Very close, very close. That's not it.
Dang it.
Please send the correct answer to Dinsey Parks Podcast at gmail.com.
Somebody's out there going, "It wasn't Doug, son of a gun! Dang it, Donahue!" Hey, we just got done doing the live Patreon show every Monday night at 7 p.m. We do a show just for our Patreons. Don't know what that is? Well, it's a special group of people who love what we do here and want to support the show. It keeps the show live, it keeps the show mainly free, and it keeps us from having to hawk everything, including underwear with Disney logos on it. Although,
and maybe coming soon too.
I wouldn't be against that.
That's it.
Go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast and check out what we've got there. We've got an amazing tier of rewards. We've got all sorts of content that's just for you guys, exclusive ad-free shows, exclusive video content, and we've got tons of awesome rewards for our Patreons. If you go to DisneyParksPodcast.com, you can see the wall of awesomeness, which all of our Patreons. But if you would like to support what we do here, please go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Very excited by this. I'm shocked that I'm actually really kind of looking forward to this, although I've had something sort of like that in the past. But new details are surrounding Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. Earlier this month, Disney reported that the Lightning McQueen Racing Academy would be open on March 31st. And they have just released a brand new video featuring the creative director of the Pixar Cars franchise, Jay Ward, pulling out the big guns, in which he goes into some detail about the brand new experience coming to Hollywood studios. Ward said, and I quote, "This is a chance to meet McQueen in person. He's talking to the whole audience. That's a first. Interacting with him. That's a first. Telling you his tips and tricks, and you'll get to meet all of your old favorite gang from Radiator Springs as well. There's plenty of humor, plenty of fun, and plenty of action. But at the same time, he thinks there's a good message about it, talking about working together as a team."
Nice.
So it's not just fun, it's edutainment.
Ooh, nice, Disney.
There you go. Twofers.
So, are you going to then get to interact with Mr. McQueen? Like, get a picture with him or a selfie or ask him a question?
I don't know. I hope so. I remember when you could meet Tow Mater and Lightning at Hollywood Studios. I know they exist.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is going to be like. I hope so.
Well, those were stationary. I have a feeling these are going to be moving vehicles.
Yeah, I do as well.
I don't think they're going to be
probably not
bolted to the ground.
Full size. Probably.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know. They're really not showing us anything.
Where are they putting it? Where is this going to be at?
This is going to be in the Black Box, the building by Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, maybe there might be some motion. Yeah. Probably not a lot, but we'll see. Yeah. I'm excited by it.
Okay. Hey, Project Stardust, John. Do you know what that means? Code word Stardust.
Is that a David Bowie alliteration?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Disneyland project called Project Stardust. And this is the beautification of Disneyland.
That's one way of putting it.
As if this diamond doesn't need any more, facets on it, right?
Yep.
So as we inch closer to this Galaxy's Edge opening, Disney feels that the park is not looking its best.
Needs to be plussed up a little bit.
Needs to.
I have a theory about that.
A little polish, a little paint, a little cleanup.
Yep.
So during the next few months, the improvements have been going on for some time now, including the addition of the Tropical Hideaway and Adventureland.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking for distractions from the shiny thing over here to maybe you want to come over here a little bit.
Yeah, maybe just a titch.
Yeah. They're reconfiguring queues on several attractions to allow for better flow. The replacement of the streetcar tracks on Main Street, that was done. We remember that. They shut that down. And much, much more. One of the big changes that I just heard about, too, is the beautification of Sleeping Beauty Castle.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's been some serious deterioration going on.
It's what, 60 years old?
Yes.
Well, it's the old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be.
Yep. So Disney stressed the importance of refreshing their assets, including Sleeping Beauty's castle, as part of their park beautification plan. This is also why the year, according to Disney Imagineer Kim Irvine, the castle will add some subtle changes that will add a little pixie dust to it.
Could mean anything.
Exactly. I saw the picture. They're adding very minor details to Sleeping Beauty's castle to, I guess, beautify it. The improvements that will be made to the castle and its rooftops. I've heard that some of these rooftops have been starting to collapse and fall apart because of the Christmas things they put on. That's just me guessing. I'm not an Imagineer, but I'm under that assumption. I've also heard that they're making sure walkways are getting wider, removing anything. They will keep people from flowing to...
Like benches?
Could be benches.
That's purely a rumor.
Yeah. I also know they're trying to figure out how the flow is going to be. Like, there's only going to be really on one way in, one way out.
Right.
They're trying to figure that out. So there's a lot of beautification going on at Disneyland.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Are we going to get any beautification? Well, maybe that's what they're probably doing to the front of the Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, I think
giving that its beautification.
Yeah, I think they're pretty much tearing the whole park up.
Yeah.
So, they're gonna.
When are they just going to park a big AT-AT out front? They call it Star Wars Land. Star Wars Park.
And that's at to you.
Okay.
That's at to you, brother.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. It's exciting times. I have to remind myself that Walt said that Disneyland and by association Walt Disney World will always be in a state of change.
Right.
And I try really hard not to get too attached to anything in particular.
Right.
So to that end, a brand new restaurant is going to be opened up this winter. Disney Springs Pepe by Jose Andres is going to open this winter at Disney Springs. Excuse me. As we're waiting for the much anticipated news of an opening date for Jaleo, the upcoming Spanish restaurant at Disney Springs, whose building resembles the outside of an artichoke. No joke. We do have confirmation that the first ever brick and mortar location of Jose Andres Spanish food truck, Pepe by Jose Andres, will be opening as a quick service restaurant this winter at Disney Springs. Now,
so this is the new thing they're doing.
Yeah.
We'll make this big restaurant, then we're going to put a little thing in the front.
Well, the previous location was Wolfgang Puck's.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the official long title of
Express.
No, Wolfgang Puck's Express is still over it.
Yeah.
But it was a Wolfgang Puck dining area.
Oh, yeah.
And then they had that little section in the front where they serve pizzas and a couple other things.
Yeah.
This is kind of the same thing. We're going to have the big,
dining.
Yeah, the big dining, which is Jaleo, and then right in the front we're going to have Pepe in the front. Pepe by Jose Andres will be attached to the upcoming new Jaleo restaurant, which will feature an extensive menu of hot and cold Spanish-style sandwiches, including bocatas and bikinis, showcasing the best of Jose's native Spain. Additionally, salads, soups, and sides, along with the Spanish sangria, you had me at sangria, will be served to round out the menu. A bocata is a true taste of Spain. Believe me, one bite and you are transported to the perfectly crunchy bread with all of the flavors coming together in perfect harmony, said Chef Jose Andres. I don't know if that's how he talks, but in my mind, that's how Chef talks.
Pretty close.
Pepe is my favorite bocatas from all across Spain. and I look forward to sharing them with guests at the Disney Springs.
You're sliding into like a Ricky Ricardo now.
No, that's Cuban. We don't want that. Yeah. So anyway, the walls of the new quick service restaurant will be decorated with an elaborate mural of Mark Jesus, a famous Menorcan painter, and will feature his ever-happy blue-skinned female characters. Is this another
Pandora?
Avatar thing? What the hell? The space, along with the adjoining Jaleo, will be designed with celebrated Spanish designer Julie Capella, and features design and decor which represents the colorful and dynamic culture of Spain. I'm so excited for what Jaleo is going to bring, because God knows Disney Springs needs something different.
Yes.
Other than
I'm excited for this place.
an Italian restaurant.
That's true.
Now,
I love my Italian restaurants, but I also would like some other food.
I do as well. And my only subtle gripe about Wolfgang is it's mainly Italian.
Yeah.
Italian inspired. Now they've branched out and done some other things, and it's amazing food. Yeah. It's my home away from home away from home.
I'm surprised he's not doing more California style, like he does in his California restaurants that are very popular on the West Coast.
Yeah, I don't
know why he's not bringing any of that to this.
Well, when you look at what works at Disney Springs, he's in the wheelhouse.
Yeah.
He's right in the wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So Jaleo opening up is super exciting. It's a great location.
I want paella. That's all I keep saying.
I'm dreaming of the paella.
Yeah.
That's my that's my dream right now, is that paella. I might have to take a loan out, but you and I are ordering a big ass paella.
I'm sure it's going to be for two. I don't think they're going to make a small one.
Yeah, I don't think so.
If they're going to go through the trouble, they're making a big one.
Yeah, and I'm sure it won't be cheap, but it's going to be worth it.
That's fine. We'll share it with the whole table.
Heck yeah. I'll share it with tables that don't even know me. It's like, hey, you got to try this paella. Yeah, you've seen how I am.
That happened to me at the boathouse with the big Alaskan sail ship cake thing.
Oh, the baked Alaska?
Yeah, me and Al, John, and Kristen were finishing up our dinner. The table next to us ordered it, and they couldn't finish it. So like, hey, you guys want it? We're like, yeah, we'll try it.
Yeah.
I think we didn't finish it. We passed it around to another table.
I know, it's crazy. We did an event there when I was with a travel agency, and I think there were only like 20 some of us, and they brought like 5 or 6 of them out. We're like, no. So yeah, we had leftover.
I'm sure.
We just turned them into shakes because melted. All right.
Yeah. All right, next up, Shanghai Disney Resort is announcing their Zootopia-themed expansion. The Shanghai Disney Resort has announced their second major expansion since the opening in 2016, a Zootopia-themed land based on the Walt Disney Animated Studios film of the same title. Will be the park's 8th themed land.
Yikes.
In the first ever Zootopia themed land at any Disney park.
That's awesome.
Yikes. Guests will be able to experience the mammalian metropolis. Go ahead.
Mammalian.
Sure. What he said. Metropolis of Zootopia, where everyone can be anything. A new attraction being blended Disney's storytelling along with this state-of-the-art technology will bring the characters such as Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde, fan favorites, movie to life. Visiting guests will also be able to immerse themselves in a new entertainment, merchandise, food, and beverage offering as well. Construction of the new land is set to begin later this year. I wonder if our friend Lon is also working this, because he did some art on this film.
Did he?
Yeah. I'll have to send him a message, see if he's got some involvement.
That would be cool.
I don't want him to break any golden rules, but
yeah,
just like to know
it'd be nice to know.
Yeah.
Speaking of Shanghai Disney Resorts, they're launching a new Shanghai Disneyland annual pass.
I don't know why this didn't happen from day one.
I don't know. I think they're probably just trying to figure out how to make it happen.
Well, there are a lot. So, do you just open up the floodgates and let everybody have one?
Yeah. Officially available beginning January 25th, the brand new annual pass provides incredible value for guests, giving them the opportunity to enjoy a full 12 months of magic at Shanghai Disneyland with family and friends, from year-round themed celebrations with exciting entertainment and festive decorations to unique merchandise and memorable dining experiences. The launch of the Shanghai Disneyland Annual Pass will give guests the opportunity to experience up to an entire year of magic and fun, with pass holders being able to celebrate the resort's seasonal campaigns throughout the year. Again, from colorful spring celebrations and cooling summer carnivals to our wickedly wonderful Halloween party and enchanting winter holiday season. The new annual pass will be valid for 365 days, allowing multiple entries by the same guest. The annual pass validity period will automatically begin for 15 days after the date of purchase. However, guests can begin using their annual pass immediately after purchase in order to enjoy up to 15 days of complimentary access.
So why do you think you purchase it and then it takes 15 days for this thing to get activated?
Beats me.
That's weird.
The new annual pass is available at 3 different tiers. The Any Day Annual Pass, which grants guests park access on any day during the pass validity period.
Wow. They named that so perfect.
Spot on. The Weekday and Sunday Annual Pass, which offers a minimum of 250 days of park access during the pass validity period, including most weekdays, Sundays, and part of the summer and winter holidays. So there's blackout periods and no Saturdays. The Sunday Annual Pass, which allows pass holders to visit the park on most Sundays, ensuring a minimum of 45 days of park access during the pass validity period. Children, seniors, and disabled guests can purchase passes at reduced rates as well. The new Shanghai Disneyland Annual Pass is available for guests to purchase beginning now and through multiple official channels, including the Shanghai Disney Resort official WeChat account. The Shanghai Disney Resort official WeChat Annual Pass mini program, quote, e-gifting annual pass, end quote, the Shanghai Disneyland main entrance ticket booth, and the Shanghai Disney Resort Reservation Center at 400-180-000 or country code 86 21 3158 0000. Beginning February 15th, guests can also purchase the Shanghai Disneyland Pass via the Shanghai Disney Resort official website and app. Guests are encouraged to redeem their annual passes at the Shanghai Disney main event ticket booths and guest services center during park hours as soon as they make their purchase in order to enjoy up to 15 days of complimentary magic. So I have a question about this.
So
Go ahead.
So let me ask you this. Do you think this pass structure would work here in the States rather than our Disneyland and Disney World pass structure, the way we have it with the platinum, gold, silver, Epcot only, after 4?
Anything's possible.
Would
think
this trim down Disneyland's population?
Possibly. Disneyland
Grace?
And Walt Disney World. Let me throw my question out, and I think that, and we're getting ready to get controversial. So first of all, let me state this. This is just a question. I'm not poking fun, and I'm not trying to be controversial to be controversial. But we're going to talk about China and their credit score, their credit access. Have you heard about this?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering how that plays into it.
Maybe that's why there's that 15-day waiting period.
Correct.
They have to do their credit check to see.
To do their due diligence.
Yeah.
So let's just say that you've done something, you fall below their
quality.
Yeah. So
Citizen.
I'm wondering how that factors in too, and that's something else that could have because if you pay for a year and then for 1 month you can't travel because you're under restrictions. Guys, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, Google China credit restrictions, all that stuff. It's fascinating. It's horrible to think about that it would happen.
It's a terrible way to live.
Terrible, but that's the way their country runs, and we're just watching it.
Yeah, we're just visitors.
But I'm wondering if that factors in as well, because that's got to be something that they can turn that off at the drop of a hat.
Yeah. So then the other question I was thinking when I heard this is, Why is there not, and maybe there's not a demand for it, maybe there's just not enough people that would do it, would use it. We have the passport, which includes Disneyland and Disney World. Why is there not a world passport that allows you then any park admission in the world?
I will venture a guess that the hoops that the Disney company would have to jump through with all those governments would be astronomical. And the pass right now is $2,000 for East Coast and West Coast of the United States.
Right.
So
I'm sure there's not enough people to say, well, I go to all the parks, multiple times a year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fine.
Unless you're...
I think that's a very small minority of us Disney nuts.
Very small minority. And if
when my private jet, fires up, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, and if you can afford that kind of thing, you're not really worrying about that. You know what I'm saying? That's my guess. Yeah. What do you guys think in the chat room?
Yeah. Okay. Disney has fired up their delicious Disney fine dining series once again.
Yay.
And they're taking it to the next level, my friends.
Yeah.
So they announced 3 dates this year. The Delicious Disney Chef Series, which is storytelling with food, fine dining events that celebrate the culinary skills of some of Walt Disney World Resort's most talented chefs, has announced 3 upcoming nights. All 3 dinners will be held at a secret disclosed location. No, it'll be held at Markham's, which is at Golden Oak.
What is Markham's? Is that
That's the building on the left that you pass before you get to the Four Seasons.
Oh, that's I thought that was like a clubhouse.
It is their clubhouse, but also their dining area.
Oh, I did not know that. How would I?
Because you haven't been in it or dined in it.
Yeah.
Well, I stopped and went in it once.
How long were you in that building?
I was in there a couple minutes until somebody said, "Can I help you?"
Can I help you? I'm just leaving.
Yeah, I was just looking. That's all I said.
Huh.
I said, okay. I turned around and walked out. This is Golden Oak, which is Disney's upscale residential community featuring homes in the multi-million-dollar range. And Markham is not usually available to the public.
Unless you're Tony and you just walk in.
Just do what I did. Please don't do what I did.
Dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Can I help you? No, just leaving.
Security.
Where's your restroom? I'd like to take a napkin or a guest towel. Something with Golden Oak on it, please.
All right, first up, January 28th, 6:30 p.m. That's a little early to be dining, or fine dining, should I say. But I guess it's going to go pretty long, so. Is $399 a person.
Woo, girl!
And you'll celebrate the 60th anniversary of Sleeping Beauty featuring Chef Dominique Frioni from Citrico's at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Then, February 25th at 6:30 p.m., they've reduced the price down to $349 per person. Because you're only getting a salute to Walt Disney's It's a Small World 55th anniversary featuring Chef Tim Mejos from the Flying Fish at Disney's Boardwalk.
They knocked $50 off us because you're going to be listening to the It's a Small World theme all night long.
And then on March 25th at 6:30, once again we've been reduced down to $349. You get the fantasy culinary adventure of Dumbo featuring Chef Michael Rodriguez from Yachtsman Steakhouse at Disney's Yacht Club. If you'd like to make a reservation for any of these fine dining Disney series, call 407-939-5773. And if you notice, that is not the normal phone number.
Correct. Correct. You know what I find so funny? I
may want to try one of these.
Girl, you better take a lot of pictures. I
think I also have to suit up.
Oh yeah, you definitely have to suit up.
Yeah.
What I think is funny is the guy from the Grand Floridian. They're popping at $399. That goes to show you what they think of the Flying Fish and the Yachtsman
and Citrico's. Yeah. Flying Fish and
Yachtsman.
Yachtsman.
So this is fun.
I might want to try the Small World one. I think that'd be fun.
I think that'd be fun. Here's the thing. So I'm currently trying to launch this thing on Wednesday, right? And I'm wrestling with the price tag. And I'm like, what do I charge this thing? And it's a 12-week course thing. I'm pouring my heart and soul into this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, how much do I charge? I'm like, do I charge 125? Do I charge 200, 290? What I do? $299. It's the going rate. $299 for 12 weeks of hardcore fixing your life. One night, a 3-hour meal, $3.99. And I'm like, there is something wrong with the world.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway.
And if you think of it this way, it's really like a 12-hour rental.
12-hour?
8, maybe 10, 8 to 12-hour rental.
How are you renting it?
You're going to poop it out.
Oh.
In a shorter period of time.
That's not, I had no idea where you're going with that, but now, yeah.
It's just a rental.
You're just renting it.
For $3.99, it's a little high on the rental
You're
rate.
borrowing some nutrients.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're probably going to be drinking some fine
Just
wine.
scrape a little off the top and then get rid of the rest.
Don't say scrape. Don't say scrape. Oh my God. What do you guys think? Does this sound like something that you would do? I would. Hey, if you guys want to adopt me and Tony, we will gladly go. To let you know how it went.
Yeah.
We'll bring you back the Golden Oak little bathroom towel things and soap. Maybe we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Other than that, we want to encourage you guys to visit us at DisneyParksPodcast.com. Check out our show notes. Sign up for our newsletter. Why not? We crossed a major milestone this week with our newsletters. Yeah,
really?
I mean, we finally reached a point where, our email newsletter service said, you got to pay up, boys. That's great. That's finally, it took us a while. That's a good problem. Visit us at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all at Disney Parks Podcast. Find us on Twitter at Disney Podcaster. Sorry. And make sure you go visit our shop. We've got new stuff that's going up there all the time. And other than that, anything else?
Yeah.
Alrighty, kids. Make sure if we don't see you online, we'll see you in the parks. $3.99 for dinner just seems high. I mean,
I'm struggling with the $3.49. I'm just saying.
That seems excessive.
I've seen these dinners and they are over the top. The food looks delicious. And you are getting some kind of story from the chef and stuff like that and whatnot. But, yeah.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Riddle me this. $3.99 or $100 a person at the chef's table thing at Steakhouse 55.
You mean Napa?
Napa Rose.
Yeah, I would do Napa.
I would too.
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah.
I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I think we did dinner and wine pairing at Club 33 in Disneyland for like two and a quarter a piece. Still a hell of a bargain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems excessive.
The thing is, I could go to Victoria and Albert's for less.
You could actually.
That's the thing that makes me. Well, but it's at Morecambe's at Golden Oak. That's the attraction.
Yes and no. When you drive by that, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's not like it's not like you're driving up to the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally, it looks like a clubhouse.
Right.
Unless the interior is just laced with diamonds and Swarovski crystals.
Looking,
all right. I'll have to stop in there someday.
Yeah.
I Ubered a guy there one time. I should have walked in with him.
You should have.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
You said, I got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, we're going to ask you to go to the...
to the bush
to the
outside.
guardhouse. The guardhouse.
Yeah.
They have a restroom there. I'll call ahead.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to get into the next show? Is there
Sure.
anything in the chat room we need to talk about? Are we good? A lot of good commentary.
Yeah.
We don't have anybody going crazy tonight. That's a plus.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think I figured out how to stop that
Jeez.
craziness.
Came unglued last week. All right. In today's show, we've got news about Toy Story mobile games coming. Tony's fingers are itching till that moment happens. Pixar Science Exhibit is coming to Portland, Oregon, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
New details about Disney's Riviera Resort, meetups, and so much more, all in today's Disney Parks Podcast. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
How you doing?
Dingy.
Good. What's got any big plans this weekend? What's your this weekend? Supposed to.
Oh yeah, Friday is the Italian dinner at Ravello.
Yes, Friday.
It's Italian week. Oh,
Friday is the night that we are ordering off the menu and not getting that Italian dinner.
What?
Friday night is the night that we are ordering off the menu.
Oh yeah, you are.
Oh my God! Yeah,
I can't take the
that's
dinner?
not going to go crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
No, I think I'm gonna try the dinner.
That's almost as nuts as that thing over at the.
I'm sure you're gonna get some of the dinner anyway.
I'm sure. I'm not expecting it.
Yeah.
Always grateful when it happens.
That's right. That's
you
right.
know, don't expect it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Fabrizio and the gang over there will probably take care of the whole table.
Sure.
Still not sold out on the vanilla gelato with olive oil and salt.
Yeah.
Still not. But that's for another story.
I'm not surprised. Well, I am. I'm not. Well, yeah. I'm surprised.
You are
that
surprised or not surprised?
I am surprised that they're not doing. Because in the past years they've done more things. They've had like little, like an appetizer evening. They had a gelato talk, and I guess people weren't interested in those because there weren't really a lot of people at them.
Well, last weekend.
But I do hope that they have the olive oil there because I need some refill.
Yeah, need a refill on that.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, didn't they have like the WPGA there?
Yes.
The whole place was.
Well, yeah,
packed.
that's why we didn't have a meetup.
Yeah, so they're probably still. I mean, they're probably busy, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Well, we don't need to bring any people in right now." Who knows?
Yeah.
We don't know. Ours is to wonder why.
I mean, that was nice of the Four Seasons to let us know because that would have really been a bummer to have gotten there and found out that the restaurant was filled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would have liked an alternative idea. That would have been cool.
I don't think they had an alternative.
Yeah, I understood.
They probably would have said, "Well, come back at night and go to Kappa." That would
Yeah.
have been their alternative.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think we're getting together with some Disney friends on Saturday at their house. We're not going to Disney. I don't know what else we're doing. That's it. We don't have any big plans. I do know that we need to go to Epcot's International Food and Wine, Festival of the Arts, because we owe Noah his T-shirt.
Ooh.
I still have not put that in his hot little hands.
Wow.
So, other than that, all right, let's go ahead and get into the news. Disney and Big Fish Games are going to release what I'd like to lovingly call Tony's new crack, which is the Toy Story Drop mobile game coming out this spring. Big Fish Games, the publisher of Gummy Drop, has announced a collaboration with Disney for a new mobile game. They have developed Toy Story Drop, an all-new free-to-play match-3 puzzle adventure game on mobile that is Toy Story theme and set to debut in celebration of Toy Story Quattro this spring.
Nothing is free.
No. If you want to get the upper levels, man, you got to pay to play.
Yeah.
In Toy Story Drop, players help Woody, Buzz, and other beloved characters overcome larger-than-life obstacles by matching, dropping, and clearing hundreds of exciting puzzles. Players will have the opportunity to journey across iconic Disney Pixar Toy Story locations such as Andy's Room and Pizza Planet this coming spring. This is a fun way for Disney fans to experience the next generation of match-3 puzzle games from Big Fish Games, award-winning Drop franchise. Toy Story Drop has also released a geo-locked beta on Google Play and the App Store. The expected worldwide release will come later this spring as part of the lead-up to the theatrical release of Toy Story Quattro in June. Toy Story Drop Pop is expected to release on all major platforms, including Android, iOS, Amazon, and the Microsoft Store on Windows 10, all at the same time. For the latest information on the development of Toy Story Drop, Big Fish Games is also unveiling the Toy Story Drop Insider Program. You get a drop. You get a drop. Everybody gets a drop. To join the Insider Program, you can register your email address at https://www.bigfishgames.com/game/toy-story-drop/. Fans can sign up to receive exclusive news, reveals, and first looks into the progress of Toy Story Drop. including sneak peeks of Disney Pixar's new Toy Story Quattro characters featured in the game. Toy Story Drop insiders will also get advance notice on how to receive special in-game items. Ooh. The claw.
So I'm thinking this Geo beta locked. It's got to be like you got to go like Toy Story Land or something.
Yeah.
Something Toy Story related, Toy Story Mania or whatever.
Yeah.
While you're in there playing the game, this all Geo locked this beta version. So I may have to go try this out, see if I can figure out. Maybe just Google it too.
Yeah, why not?
Might be smart.
What's the worst thing can happen?
Yeah. Okay, hey, February 23rd, which is really right around the corner. We're
coming right at us.
Right up on it. We are going to the Electric Umbrella at Epcot. Now, it is just past Spaceship Earth on the left-hand side. Most likely we probably be in the outside area. We are starting at 2 p.m. We'll probably get there a little bit early and have some lunch.
Probably. Lunchski.
And then after we gather and hang out, maybe we'll take a stroll around the Festival of the Farts and see what's going on.
I think we should probably make a first pit stop at the Odyssey.
Yeah.
See if we could take the drawing class.
Yes.
That'd be fun. Then we can all can all draw Tony.
Yeah.
Big Al. Big Al's Toy Barn.
Yeah, and then we could watch T-shirts being screen printed.
That'd be cool.
Kind of fun. Hey, also on March 16th, 1 p.m., we are going to the Polite Pig at Disney Springs.
My home away from home.
So, if you can, please RSVP for that one. Is that up on the site? On the faces?
I don't know. If you give me a second, I can check. If it's not, it'll be by the time this show goes live.
Okay. So we'll get it up there this way. You can RSVP that way. Or send us an email at DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com. Either way, this way we can get some kind of head count. I know we've gotten one RSVP already. So.
And we've already talked to the guys at the Pig. They're super excited about us coming.
Yeah.
And they just want to be prepared for us.
Yeah.
So
we want to.
Can't guarantee anything's going to happen, but they just want to clear the space.
Yeah. Right. Don't forget you can listen to the show on your Amazon Echo or your Dot or Google Home or whatever thing will stream podcasts nowadays. I think there's nothing in the world that doesn't. I think my microwave will now.
We were looking at houses this weekend, not because we're planning on moving, but because we just like to look and see what's out there. So we're planning our dream home in a couple of years. And I walked around the corner and I heard this music and I'm looking and I cannot find. And I'm like, is that the microwave? Is that the stove? What is making that noise? They had one of those Google Puck things.
Oh yeah,
hidden. To where, I mean, like when you're looking, you couldn't see it, but I was like, oh, there it is. I was like, oh, I got to get me one of these because I'm thinking I got to get that Mickey Mouse head.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to visit our store at DisneyParksPodcast.com/shop. We put up a shirt last week, did we not?
Yes, I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. So, I'm going to say yes.
Yep. So we got lots of shirts appearing in our store. Thank you, John, for doing that. That's very nice.
Doing my best, boss.
Don't forget to rate us, review us, and share us wherever. Even share the show. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go we'll wait.
We'll wait. Okay. Welcome back.
Thanks.
All right, next up. Science Behind Pixar exhibit is opening in Portland, Oregon.
Science.
They did something with the Khan Academy, Pixar, a couple of years ago. I think it's still there.
Don't you mean the Khan Academy?
Yeah, pretty much like that.
I'm like a squirrel right now, man. It's like squirrel.
Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, better known as STEM, and computer science concepts play a huge part in filmmaking. And I would tell you to go watch these Khan videos because I really didn't know what kind of hard problems Pixar was trying to solve for some of these things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They are not for the faint of heart.
Really?
Yeah. And I think it was free on the Khan Academy, so
cool.
This should be interesting. Without these concepts, our favorite Pixar films such as Toy Story, Inside Out would never have been created or for us to even enjoy.
Right.
Have you ever wondered how these concepts are used to create these works of art? Well, if you check it out, The Science Behind Pixar. The Science Behind Pixar was created by the Museum of Science in Boston in the collaboration with Pixar Animation Studio. The Science Behind Pixar exhibit will be located at the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry in Portland, Oregon, from February 23rd to September 2nd. So that's a pretty good run.
Yeah, nice.
The 13,000 square foot exhibit will include different exhibits which are both screen-based activities as well as physical interactive exhibits. That's to keep the kids engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. The edutainment part. The exhibit explores the process in which a Pixar movie is created. The exhibit includes story and art, modeling, rigging, surfaces, sets and cameras, animation, simulation, lighting, and rendering. The exhibit also includes videos of Pixar employees giving their first-hand encounter of their field of computer animation, which has revolutionized technology innovations. Throughout the exhibit, visitors are invited to experience different jobs at the Pixar studio, including lighting, designer, animator, modeler, and much, much more. The exhibit is perfect for all ages, making it a perfect introduction into STEM concepts for young adults and old all alike. The Science of Pixar opens February 23rd at the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry. Yeah. I hope this goes on the road because
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I'd love to go see it.
I remember
they had something at the MoMA.
Yeah,
a couple of years ago that I missed.
I remember watching a documentary on Sully's hair from the and that blew my mind.
Yes,
how they make that happen. And then the next one that blew my mind was Merida having to do her hair.
Yeah.
So all this stuff is great.
Every film they conquer another thing, another obstacle like hair, water. In Cars, the last Cars movie was mud.
Right.
There's always something in that film that they haven't done that they have to brainstorm and conquer, create a new technology, a new rendering process for.
And that really kind of boils it down to the reason that we are fascinated by Pixar and even traditional animation.
Yeah.
Because you're watching these things knowing that that's literally just ones and zeros that artists have molded and bent to their will to be able to do, Buzz Lightyear, to be able to make that work, to be able to make Merida's hair bounce when she's riding the horse, or to make Sully's hair when he's walking up and down fluff the right way. It's just it's fascinating.
Yeah, I have some stats on my site. Like how many face controls like Woody has on his face.
Yeah,
it's a stupid, crazy number.
Right.
You're like, why? Why so many? But if you think about it, like every point in the eyebrow, the nose, the nostril, the lip, the cheeks, the ears, everything is able to get tweaked to give that, real life expression.
If you ever want to see something that is at the same time funny, but it's also the stuff of nightmares, go look on YouTube for Pixar render mistakes.
Oh wow!
When they render the characters and there's a flub up and they it's hilarious.
So it looks like Sid's room.
Oh, Sid's room is Snow White land compared to some of the stuff they created. All right, so we got some new details released on restaurants, transportation reservations at the new Disney's Riviera Resort. Guys, we are so class.
Yeah.
So class.
Yeah.
Disney's Riviera Resort is now accepting room-only and package reservations for stays beginning December 16th of 2019. The new resort will be the 15th Disney Vacation Club resort and will immerse guests in the grandeur and enchantment of the European Riviera.
Yeah, and I will tell you this. Go onto Disney's website,
disneyworld.go.com.gov.edu,
and go look. They have pricing up there. Now, they built some special rooms for this resort. There's something called Tower Suites. It's literally for 2 people. That's it.
That's it?
That's it. 2 people.
Great.
It doesn't have a bed.
What?
It has a Murphy bed.
Oh.
So there's this couch, and then you pull the handle down, and that's your bed. So somebody can't be sitting and sleeping because they're one and the same object. And there's literally nothing else in the room except the bathroom, the television, and this object.
That's not a suite.
No, they're calling it a tower studio.
Oh, you said tower suite.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Tower studio. And what do you think Disney would be charging for a Murphy bed that's like 700 square feet of room?
Facing the parks?
No.
Okay. $490.
$597.
I was close.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And you know people will spend that.
A Grand Villa is going for, I think it was like $3,100. A night.
A night.
Not a week.
Yeah, but
night.
What's the presidential suite over at the Four Seasons? 25 grand, wasn't it?
Yeah,
something like
yeah, something like that. Something crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think they really priced this. Now we all thought, because this is in the Caribbean resort area, right?
Well, it's the Caribbean. Everything's
we
less
thought it was
expensive in the Caribbean.
We thought it was going to be moderate price, a moderate resort, moderate DVC.
Yeah.
No.
Not even close.
They said, no, moderate, no.
So the next sentence starts off with this.
Mm-hmm.
The deluxe resort
Yeah.
is slated to offer approximately 300 family-friendly vacation homes, including deluxe studios, 1- and 2-bedroom villas, and grand villas that sleep up to 12 guests.
Mm-hmm.
Adding to these accommodations will be an all-new room category.
Here we go.
Tower Studios, which sleep 2 guests. Each tower studio will include a private balcony with scenic views and seating for 2, offering couples a more intimate, modern setting. The deluxe studios, which sleep 5, will also feature kitchenettes. 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and grand villas will feature fully equipped kitchens and dining space opening to a living area. Villas will also feature an ensuite luxury bathroom, including a freestanding soaking tub and walk-in shower, a private porch or balcony, and a laundry area with a washer and dryer. What a perk.
Yep.
The artwork found throughout the the resort will give you a nod to favorite Disney characters. The new rooftop signature table service restaurant will be called Topolino's Terrace. Why Topolino's, you might ask? Tell him, Uncle Tony.
Because that's what Mickey Mouse is called in Italy.
Flavors of the Riviera, as Topolino's is the Italian name for Mickey Mouse. The restaurant will feature authentic dishes infused with French and Italian flavors, and will offer views of the nighttime fireworks spectaculars of Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios. Additionally, guests can begin their day with character dining at breakfast, and can visit Topolino's Terrace for Disney character dining inspired by the Riviera. Other dining options at the resort will include Le Petit Café, a lobby locale with coffee by day and wine bar by night. You had me. 2 things that I really like, coffee and wine. The new quick service location, Primo Piatta, is reminiscent of chic dining venues found along Riviera promenades. The restaurant will be located near the feature pool and Bar Riva, the resort's open-air pool bar. Guests staying at Disney's Riviera Resort will also have a new way to travel to Epcot or on to Disney's Hollywood Studios via Disney Skyliner, a state-of-the-art gondola system that will begin operating this fall. In addition to a dedicated Disney Skyliner station at Disney's Riviera Resort, the system will conveniently connect Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot to Disney's Art of Animation Resort, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
So the question that I would ask, so if I'm staying at Caribbean Beach, I can't use this Skyliner station?
Well, it's got it says it's connecting Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
Okay, all right.
I don't know.
And if I'm staying at the Riviera, can I go over to Banana Cabana to have a drink?
Sure.
Or am I stuck in my little...
Sure you can walk.
Yeah. Because it's really not that far.
Not really. I'll bet the idea is probably to walk around to the station. then go up and.
Well, yeah, if you're staying at the Riviera, you're going to be really close to that station.
Right.
Which may be a good or bad thing. If you're staying in rooms that are going to face that may be, I don't know, a little noisier, I guess. Compared to the far side by, Cabana.
Right.
I don't know. It's weird that they put this deluxe resort in a moderate resort property.
I think the days.
That's the part I'm struggling with.
I think the days of there being only moderate.
Yes, that's
gone.
done. That's done.
Totally gone.
That's done. That's the same thing with Coronado and the Destino. They're going to call that deluxe, and Coronado kind of gets lumped in the quasi-moderate category.
Right.
Anyway. Hey, a surprise character's been popping up all over during Mickey's mini celebration.
Woohoo!
It's been like a character palooza going on.
It's a veritable who's who of Disney characters.
Yeah. So as part of Mickey Minnie's surprise celebration, I don't know why they keep calling it a surprise, but we all know this.
We're planning for it.
Yeah. You never know who's going to show up at Town Square in the Magic Kingdom at any given time. The 90th anniversary celebration of Mickey and Minnie Mouse will be going on through September 30th of this year. It involves new entertainment, food, merchandise offerings throughout the park. There have been Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps from Zootopia out and about. Phineas and Ferb are mingling with guests. Who do you want to see the next time? I saw the bears out there.
I saw Remy and his brother.
Yeah.
The other one.
I've seen like tons of crazy characters out there.
That's great, though. It's about time they start pulling some of these old characters out.
Why can't this happen all the time?
Great question. Maybe they'll start doing this. They're gonna. Okay, here's the truth. They're gonna have to do something consistently like this because of what's going to happen when they open Star Wars Land. Disney Magic Kingdom is going to have something unique that's going to pull people back into that because we're not getting any new attractions at the Magic Kingdom anytime soon until 2021, 22 with Tron.
21, yeah.
That'll be great, but I mean, it's like that's several years away.
Right.
So in the meantime, why not have characters come out?
Yeah.
I mean, we want to meet more characters. It's not just about Goofy and Pluto and,
Yeah. Well, I was talking to a security manager, and we were talking about the days when, characters just, popped out from all different areas of the parks. And there was really no line, no photo pass person. You just, as a kid, I mean, I remember doing it plenty of times. Mm-hmm. You saw a character just kind of walking down Main Street,
right? And
you go up and say hello. Maybe your dad had a camera, took a picture of you and the said character. But it was all spontaneous. You didn't have to wait in a line. You have a picture, and all this other stuff. Speaking of pictures, I just heard this story today actually. On Disney Dish with Jim Hill and Len Tessa. Len was talking about this guest that was on Rock and Roller Coaster, and he went to put his hands up, and his magic band flew off. And when it flew off near one of the sensors that detects the magic bands for the picture scene. So when you get to, it senses who's on there, and then when it takes the picture, it knows who was on that attraction and sends pictures.
Yeah.
Well, this magic band was close to the sense of this guy all day long for 3 days because he was there for 3. Got thousands and thousands and thousands of notifications and pictures in his PhotoPass queue.
So they didn't go pick up his magic band?
No, it was stuck on the track.
That's a problem.
Yeah, and it took them 3 days to get a cast member to go onto the track to get this magic band off.
So they don't check the track every day? Is that what you're telling me?
That's apparently what I'm saying.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
You would think maintenance would walk the track at night.
Every night, at least once at night and maybe in the morning.
Yeah. So that's a pretty funny story, I thought.
So outside of the obvious answers, who would you like to meet? What old school characters would you like to meet? And please don't say Buzz Lightyear.
No, he's not old school. He's new school. Oh, God. I don't even know. Characters from Song of the South.
Don't you mean Splash Mountain? I think you mean Splash Mountain.
Can I see Uncle Remus?
All cards and letters to Tony at DinseyParksPodcast.com. I would like to meet Robin Hood.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio,
I haven't
Geppetto.
seen Pinocchio and Geppetto for a while. They're in parades, but they're not usually out for meet and greets.
I can't remember if it's Robin Hood or Bambi was one of the first two movies that I saw in a theater that I remember seeing on a big screen.
Thumper only comes out for Easter.
Yeah, so I think I would love to see Robin Hood.
Or Flower. He very rarely comes out.
I think Flower's a she, isn't she?
Yeah, it might be.
I would love to see them. Who else would be a good character to see?
I'd like to see more Jungle Book characters.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I would not mind. I wouldn't mind meeting Sully because I've never got a picture taken with Sully.
Sully and Mike have a new meet and greet at the studios now.
Yeah. I need to go do that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of
I'll tell you who. I remember a very long time ago when the movie first came out. There used to be a Wally.
Yes.
A free roaming Wally.
Yes.
Wow. As free roaming as it could have been.
I would love for them to bring back Push.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be great. All right. The Four Rivers Smokehouse, which has got the location, I think, still at Disney Springs. Mm-hmm. Now they've opened two new locations at Disney's ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex.
Sure.
It was so great. We're going to twice it up. Walk-up versions of the Four Rivers Smokehouse and Four Rivers Cantina Barbacoa are now open at the arena in the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex. These two new locations will only be open during sporting events. Between the two locations, guests will be able to select from smoked brisket, fiery chicken, taco cones, and so much more. According to the Orlando Sentinel, Four Rivers founder John Rivers stated, "We're very excited to have the opportunity to make our culinary offerings more widely available at Walt Disney World Resort with the addition of two new Four Rivers eateries in the arena at ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex. As the sports destination, athletes from more than 60 countries visit the complex annually, and we're proud to offer them authentic local cuisine from Four Rivers Smokehouse and Four Rivers Cantina Barbacoa." I've not tried the food truck at Disney Springs.
Yeah, neither have I. It's always busy. There's no place to sit.
Yeah.
That's been my turn-off for it.
So, is this the last year for the Braves, or was that last year?
I think it's 2020, isn't it? I think we got one more year.
I think this is the last year for the Braves.
Yeah?
Pretty sure.
Right.
But it'll be interesting to see what happens next. I think they'll bring another ball team in, because I think that's a big deal for spring break every year.
I think they will.
Please, God, don't let it be the Yankees.
No, they've been at this place for a pretty long time, but that doesn't mean they can't be lured away with some funding or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. All right.
Are you ready?
Yep. Headline news. Headline news.
Don't we have a intro thing? We should. You know what? We got to get what's the name to do it?
Headline news.
Yes. All right. Top of the charts, baby. You ready?
Number one with a bullet.
Big breaking news. It was all over the internet as if it caught on fire.
This is a hot one, kids.
Maleficent returns to Disney's Festival of Fantasy Parade.
I'm very glad that this came back.
Yes, I am too.
So excited. But I do have a question.
It was the centerpiece, the icon, the glue that held this parade together.
Piece de resistance.
Yeah.
How do dragons blow out birthday candles?
Yeah. How do they?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm asking. That's a question.
I will.
I
will tell you this. I haven't seen it yet in person, but from all the videos I've seen, they've tightened up his fire throw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was, first of all, kind of shocked that it was going to do fire. Yeah. I thought he was going to shoot bubbles or steam or something.
It's Maleficent.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Something not fire.
Yes.
But I'm glad that they brought back the fire.
Like the cloth and
Yeah, something.
Yeah, I'm shocked it's fire. I did see the flame come out and I'm like,
they did show
that's nice.
As well.
It's 2 foot.
Yeah.
Yes, that's fine. I'm okay
with
it.
It's not
when he set the whole town on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Hey, the Oscars are coming up, and just to let you know, Disney received 17 little nominations.
Thank you, Black Panther.
Yeah, exactly. That I haven't seen. Hey, they're doing some reno over at Disneyland, and they dismantled
What?
Astro Orbiter.
Oh, no.
Now, I will tell my Disneyland friends, I don't think you want to be the first one to go on this when they put it back together. Just to make sure they put all the screws in the right place. I mean, I'm not saying it can happen, but...
Hey, they don't check the rock and roller coaster track every night. I'm just saying.
What are all these extra screws for?
Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Why we have this extra part over here? All right, Trader Sam's dress and the zombie head handbag are coming soon to the dress shop. I saw pictures of this, and people are going to want this huge.
Yeah?
I don't think they're going to be able to make enough of them. I really don't.
Probably not.
And it's going to be a mad crash.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Mr. Funko Pop has done it again. They did a Alice at the Mad Tea Party. So this is a tea party attraction with Alice in it. Very cute. And only available at Walt Disney World.
It's literally just printing money.
Yeah. This relationship now between Funko and Disney
it's brilliant.
Is brilliant and crazy.
Yeah.
New sunglasses arrived at Walt Disney World that are themed to The Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, Rock the Dots, and many, many other other themings and characters. There's a whole slew of them. Now, the only weird part, and this was my complaint with the Ray-Bans, is this theming is on the inside of the glass.
Really?
Nobody sees this when it's on my head. John, can you tell me the color of the inside of my glasses? No. Can you tell me if it's Pirates of the Caribbean? No. Put it on the outside. On the arms. On the bridge.
There are probably people who would love to wear these glasses for business.
They're sunglasses.
Who probably can't get away with that. I just work here, buddy. I don't know.
I'm just saying. Vertical construction has begun on Epcot's Space Restaurant projection wall.
What?
Projection wall. I think this is the wall they're going to project space.
Nice.
You know, it's the thing that's going to be between the restaurant and test track.
Yeah.
When you look out the window, you'll see space.
And it'll probably be one of the most well-insulated walls you've ever seen in your entire life because they have to drown out
a lot
test
of
track.
And when it breaks, it will not be repaired. They're going to be painting murals of space on the wall, on the windows.
Oh God, I hope not. That'd be horrible.
Because I don't know what technology they're using yet, but it's going to be outside in the Florida sun for years, and I have a feeling at some point it's going to break and it's not going to come back.
We'll see.
I'm just saying.
We'll see.
And if you did not get one before Christmas, and you missed the Christmas one, well, green alien popcorn buckets are now back at the Hollywood Studios.
Yay!
So they were there, they became Christmas buckets, and now the little green men are back. Apparently they didn't sell out on the $3 billion they bought in their container ship quantity of buckets.
Yeah.
So that's it, kids.
Yep. Great evening, guys. We want to thank you for taking time out of your business schedule to listen. If you would please go to DisneyParksPodcast.com, check out our show archives, which is our blog posts, links to our amazing sponsors, links to our shop, newsletter, all sorts of cool stuff over there. Make sure that you come over to our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube page, all at Disney Parks Podcast, and on Twitter at Disney a Podcaster. And is there anything else I'm missing? Oh, yeah. Make sure that you visit us over at patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Maybe you'd like to support the show. We got a ton of rewards, ton of free content that's exclusive just to our Patreons. Check that out at patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Anything else?
No.
Well, kids, if we don't see you in real life, no, online, we'll see you in the parks. All right, so we still live?